All right, good. Good afternoon, boys and girls. We are on week 9 of our homework. So, spelling words this week, you have them to the right. Please make sure that you are doing your I-readies also for the week. Very, very important. So, make sure that you put them here. So, you have 3 for math and 3 for reading. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Please make sure that you are also reading this. This is very good information to know. Like, for example, we have our spelling test on Friday, every Friday. No PE next Friday because of cross country. So we'll have a makeup on Wednesday. Early release is also on Wednesday. And no school October 16th. Okay, that is a Monday. So you will not be having any school on October 16th. Project for Positivity that week will be I Will Stand Up to Bullying. Okay, so very important information that you're going to need to know there, so make sure to share that with your parents. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with this week's spelling words. So we have 25, and we have spark, prepare, cheer, tear, scarf, scare, repair, earring, scarce, weird, sharp, rear, spare, gear, hairy, compare, alarm, harsh, upstairs, and square. Your challenge words are weary, startle, appear, barnacle, and awareness. Okay? For your cold read, please remember to read this every day. This is going to help you with being fluent and kind of speed up the process of the amount of words that you read per minute. So make sure that you are doing that every day. Okay, so this week our read is called Button Time. Hi, my name is Amanda. I want to tell you about an adventure that happened because my brother Zeke lost a button from his favorite jacket. Mom, Dad, Zeke, and I were on vacation in South Dakota. We were walking down a side street when Mom saw a button shop. We all went in to see if we could find a match for Zeke's missing button. Zeke and I found a small open display case that was marked Antique Buttons. We both reached out and touched a button. There was a sudden flash of light. I closed my eyes and opened them to bright sun. Everything around us had changed. We were all standing outside in a strange town. The buildings were the kind you see in old cowboy movies. Some horses grazed in a paddock behind one of the buildings. We had traveled back in time. We went into a building with a sign that read, Cityville Post Office. The man who ran the post office said soon he would be heading to California to look for gold. That's how my family ended up running the post office in Cityville, South Dakota in 1849. Back then, people had to bring their letters to the post office to be mailed. Everyone also had to pick up his or her mail at the post office. We used a wood stove for heat and for cooking and lit oil lamps for light. Life in the Old West was a lot of work. Then a peddler came to town. He was selling shell buttons that looked exactly like the antique ones in the button shop. Mom, Dad, Zeke, and I all held each other's hands while Mom touched one of the buttons. Flash! We were back in the button shop and back in this century. Okay. So I know that we're going to be talking about theme pretty soon, but aside from that, I do want you guys to take a close look at these types of words. I've noticed like a lot of work, and it makes me wonder like, why did the author put that in all caps? I wonder. And then I'm looking again. I saw another one up here. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Right here. Flash. I wonder why the author put that in all caps. So maybe that's something that the author really wanted to make it stand out. Like, it wasn't just, like a lot of work, but a lot of work. Like, just tons and tons and tons of work. So take a look at those things when you are reading any types of books or when you're reading magazines, how the author kind of puts the words. That's kind of like they want you to really focus in and really understand how much work it actually is to, to use a wood stove for heat and for cooking. And then how life in the Old West was a lot of work. Okay, so just take a look at those things as you guys are reading this week.